Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rahakwadash. Double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Much peace and blessings to all you sons of Akim out there that's pushing this 100% truth with all sincerity, faith, with charity. This is your brother Ash from the Great Millstone, Miami Kill, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rahakwadash. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. This is just going to be a few words on this sign that I saw, okay, just a little bit ago after camp today, okay. And this is in the area of Miami, like the next town over from where we do camp. And they have a lot of artwork in this area, a whole lot of artwork. Of course, you know, Miami being home to Art Basel, and they have a lot of graffiti, a lot of street art, and they have a lot of spiritual artwork, okay. And you know, brothers that know me, you know, I like to point out different things that I see, and you know, through the spirit of the Lord, as the scriptures say, all things are spiritual. To the pure, all things are pure, and the spiritual man judgeth all things. Right? Two different scriptures, roughly paraphrasing. And you know, a lot of things I see, which I'm pretty sure I know I'm not the only brother that, you know, it's like that. You know, some brothers see chariots a lot. Some brothers see chariots every night. Some brothers, you know, or different multiple times a week. You know, some brothers, you know, the Lord deals with his servants in different ways, and it makes sense to you, right? Now, I'm not a brother. I rarely see chariots. Of course, when I first came in, pretty sure it's like that with most brothers, if not all. First coming in, I saw a lot of chariots, right? But as the years go on, I don't really see chariots like that. I'll see a chariot every now and then, okay? But I see 144 a lot. And I also see different things that may look normal or, you know, not spiritual or nothing special to most people. I can look at it and see something different. With your perspective is everything, right? But this area, I even remember taking the brother, the head of the Nashville camp, Yakal, and another brother, Ayawab, not Ayawab, Salakia, not Ayawab. The head brother, Yakal, and another brother out here. The name is escaping me. Salakia, Malakaya, right? Brother Yakal and the brother Mayakala out here, Malakaya out here, and even then I was seeing a lot of signs, and all three of us were seeing different things, right? But this right here, this is and I also wanted to say too, a lot of things I see, I won't mention it, I won't do a video on it, but it may be real spiritual to me, and that's because some things are just for you. You know, that's something that I had to learn, you know. Every time something may be spiritual, that don't mean you have to share it every single time, because a lot of times you may come across sounding bugged out, you know, and that's okay, because you know in your mind you're not bugged out. You know what you mean. You know it makes sense in your mind. You know it's spiritual, right? But it's kind of hard explaining certain things to other brothers without kind of sounding bugged out, and that's okay, because again, some things are just for you, right? But this is a obvious sign right here we got written on the sidewalk, training season's over. Now immediately, any brother that's been in this truth for however long, if you're in the truth and the Spirit is dealing with you, you see this and you know exactly what that means, right? You don't need nobody to break it down to you. You don't need nobody to point it out to you, right? We don't need a breakdown on this in order to see it. And on top of that, what would this even mean to somebody in the world? Because there's nothing connected to this. There's no extra words. There's no extra pictures. This is just something on the sidewalk, right? You know, with no other artwork around it. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, to us that have the eyesight, we clearly know what this means. Training season is over. And it's spiritual because, again, this is right after leaving camp. And today at camp, you had this young man walk up to the camp. He had to be maybe 12, 13 years old. And he was with a group of guys around his age. And he walked up to the camp and he said, can I have a prayer? And the brother Amawan was speaking, the beloved brother Amawan was speaking, and he asked him, for what? And he said, I have a test. And I said, F your test. I said, fuck your test. Okay? And I said it straight like that. Because we up here preaching about the Lord. We're preaching about the truth. We're preaching about the Lord coming back. We're preaching about death and destruction to come. We're preaching about the most important thing men can speak of. And you up here talking about a test you have. When all hell is getting ready to break loose soon. And you know that it was like a little GMO purge baby. Right? And he kind of like squinched his face all up, like he kind of got offended. And then the brother Amawan said, he pointed at the sign and he said this is the real test. Okay, obviously we knowing that the truth, what he meant, he's talking about the truth, and he's speaking on how he started, roughly paraphrasing, saying, this truth is the real test. And then the boy just walked away after that, which in the spirit, that was his test, and he failed the test, right? But then later on, the brother Amawan was speaking about, I don't even know if he was making a reference to what happened earlier, but the spirit had him going into and saying how very soon the real test is going to come, and it's going to be time for us to, basically the analogy another beloved brother Karab like to bring out, like you were in school, you had those tests, and when the timer go off, that's it. You have to flip the paper over, pass the papers up, put the pencils down, right? And that was spiritual because I was thinking about what the boy said, or young man said, I'll say. Right? And that's talking about the hour of Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, as it says in Revelation 3 and 10, which I want to get. I'll close out with that. I didn't want to make this long. It's a lot if I'm rambling. Try not to ramble. This is Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So this is the real test, the hour of temptation. It says to try them that dwell upon the earth, meaning to see what they're made of, to prove them. The Lord is going to bring holy hell, set apart judgments. He's going to bring a time like never before. Like it says in Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, for there is none like it. Okay? Also, Daniel 12 says that it's going to be a time like never before as well, roughly paraphrasing. And that's going to make manifest the true intentions and motives of all that are on the earth. It's going to reveal who you truly are. It's going to reveal who you truly serve. It's going to reveal what you're truly made of. It's going to prove your integrity, if you have it or not. And that goes for all of us. It goes for everybody on the earth. And we are not exempt. Okay? And the point is, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. So that's the only way you're going to be able to stand in that day. Because the Lord said, I will keep thee. So if the Lord don't keep you, you're not going to make it. Point blank, period. So, Lord willing, we are the elect. And the Lord predestinated us to be the elect. I'm talking about for you sincere brothers and sisters out there that truly believe, that's truly doing the works of faith, right? Lord willing, we are of that number, but it has to be made manifest. It has to be proven. It has to be shown to the world. And the Lord is going to do that by keeping the elect through the most disturbing, destructive times of all. And we hope to receive mercy. And that mercy is going to come from the Lord keeping us, meaning he's going to not only put a spirit on you to not be afraid, to not lose faith, not lose hope, but to abound in faith, to abound in spiritual and mental fortitude. He's going to give you that spirit to endure. He's going to give you that spirit to ultimately reject and refuse that MOTB. Because that's ultimately what this is talking about. That our temptation is that MOTB being mandated around the world. And people that don't take it are going to be labeled dissidents or terrorists or extremists, right? So that's the time that we're coming in. That's the real test. And right now, we're training. We're in training season. We're training for the test. We're training for what's about to go down. And we hope through the Spirit that this sign is true. We hope that training season is almost over. But it's a balance because it's fearful. It's frightening because we ultimately hope that we are prepared for what's to come. But again, the scripture says, I will keep thee. So all we have to do is continue doing the work. Endure in the truth, endure in the faith. That's how we fight, because the things that's coming, you're not going to be able to stand alone by that day. You're not going to be able to pick yourself up. The Lord's going to have to pick you up. The Lord's going to have to be with you. The Lord's going to have to protect you, guide you, feed you. That's how crazy it's going to get out here. That level of grace and mercy is going to have to abound from the Lord. He's going to have to pour out his spirit just so that we are able, just to balance out all the death and destruction and chaos that's coming. Okay? So, this is just a spiritual check. If training season is over, and that means the test is coming. That means all hell is getting ready to break loose, which we do believe. And we do know. Consider, because we measure the times diligently. So this is just, a spiritual boost, a spiritual sign to boost faith. All right. So that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to say. Lord willing, was that a final? I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Hakodash. Until the next one, Shalom.